What's going on, guys? We are back today with some exciting stuff. We got a package from Ampere. You've probably seen their ads on Instagram. They've got a bunch of cool stuff right now, and they sent me the Unravel power adapter and a 2-meter cable to go with it all, as well as this cool little travel case that holds it all together. So we're gonna dive into this stuff, tell you all about it, and how I've been using it and how I plan to use it. And if this is something that you might be interested in purchasing, I also will have a 20% discount code that I will mention at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that, and let's go ahead and jump into this. Okay guys, so Ampere sent me this Unravel, which is a really cool little charger. This is the Apple Watch edition, so it specifically has this little piece for the Apple Watch to sit on and charge that up, as well as you can either charge 2 phones at the same time with that Apple Watch, or you can charge your Apple Watch, AirPods, and a phone. And it can be configured a few different ways. So you can either set it down flat like this and charge everything flat, or it'll pop up like this and you can plug it in, and it's got a little kickstand. Get it out, and your phone will just sit right here, and it'll even go into standby mode when it's set up like this. So this is a cool little thing. They also sent a 65-watt power adapter that goes with it, and for comparison, this is the Apple 20-watt power adapter. So literally this 65-watt adapter is not that much bigger, like barely any bigger than this 20-watt one, and this is rated for 65 watts. So it'll do 45 watts out of the USB-C and 18 watts out of the USB-A for a total of 63 or 65 watts. This also can be purchased with power adapters for different areas in the world. So if you're traveling, you can pick up some adapters, they slide right into here, and you can use it wherever you're going on a trip. And that's what I plan to do. My wife and I have a trip to Japan coming up, and so I plan on bringing this little kit. I can charge everything that I'm bringing super easily right there on a nightstand next to me or whatever. And so I plan on doing that. Each of these pads are rated for 10 watts. For being set up like this to charge everything all at once, kind of hard to beat for travel. They also sent me their Kevlar cable as well. This is their 2-meter cable in Kevlar, or 6.5 feet. And this is a really nice material. It's like a soft Kevlar. I compared it with my Nomad Kevlar cables, and those ones are a bit more rigid and harder to the touch, but this is really soft, feels amazing, and I'm sure like it would, you know, break down a little bit better when it's sitting on the floor and stuff. So why don't we plug this stuff in, and I can show you what it looks like when all of the gear is sitting on it and charging up. So we're gonna use the 65-watt adapter they sent with the USB-C plug. Get that plugged in. Plugs in right here on the side. You can see the little LEDs start lighting up. Apple Watch will sit right on there like that, and that starts charging. Phone, sit right on there like that, and AirPods. Boom. All 3 powered up and charging. Now, it gets a little tricky when you go to put this thing in like triangle mode, or whatever you want to call this. When you have it set up like this, and you have this popped out, put your phone on there, and let's see. Why isn't it working? Turn it the other way maybe? Okay, so it's a little tricky. I would say that my one gripe with this is that it's not actually MagSafe. it's just wireless charging. So it can be a little tricky, especially with the larger sized phone. This is the 15 Pro Max, to find the perfect spot for it to sit on. I think this thing would be perfect if it was actually MagSafe and the phone actually snapped on there, because then, you know, if it's vibrating, if your phone's ringing, or this thing falls or whatever, you're not gonna have to worry about it getting unplugged. I don't know, it's a small thing, but it would be kind of nice. Anyways, when this is in triangle mode, the weight of the phone sort of, can you kind of see that? It kind of falls down a little bit. Not a massive deal because it still is charging, but in this mode you also can't charge your Apple Watch at the same time because it's down below underneath everything else. And then if you went to charge your AirPods, there's nothing to hold them up. So you can really only charge your phone in this mode, which is kind of a bummer, right? Because you kind of want to charge everything at once. So when you go to do that, you just gotta lay it all down and then everything will charge up like that. The build quality of the Ampere stuff is really nice. It's like a plastic material, but it feels heavy duty. It doesn't feel cheap. It's lightweight, and it rolls up into this like nice little raveled package right here. The other thing too is you can just set it like this and it'll actually charge your phone while it's just sitting like this as well. So a lot of different ways to use this thing, and it depends on how much gear you have. But it packs up in a small package. The cable that it came with is a 100-watt fast charging cable with high data speed transfer. It's 5 gigabytes per second data transfer speed, so that's really quick. That'll move a high definition movie like in no time. So high quality products. The build quality of the power adapter, it feels heavy duty. It is plastic as well, but it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like this is quality stuff and that it'll last a good amount of time. The other cool thing about this kit is they gave me this travel kit as well, and it's kind of nice because everything fits in here perfectly. So you've got your USB-C to USB-C charging cable, your 65-watt adapter slides right in there, and then the Unravel has its own side as well. So everything pops right in, fits perfect, it closes up, and now you've got everything you need to charge everything you got. I think it's a no-brainer. On Ampere's website, you can buy the Unravel for around $69. However, they were kind enough to provide a discount code for my viewers, and so if you're interested in buying this stuff, hit the link in the description down below and use the code JEVON20. That's J-E-V-O-N and the number 20 in all caps, and it'll get you 20% off of anything you want. If this video gave you any value, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm releasing videos every week, and it really helps support the channel. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Later.